Hi everybody, it's Galactic Man Larry here again with another DC Multiverse action figure review from McFarlane Toys, and today we have in front of us from the Dark Knight Trilogy, the Joker, from the Collect to Build Bane figure. Here you have the Bane head and his three different set of hands, fist hands, kind of pointing hands and grabbing hands or grip, like lucha libre and machine gun kind of gripping hands. We have the little card with the very famous Why So Serious there at the bottom. He comes with a stack of like dollars there, or Gotham bills, whatever. The little base there at the bottom, and the Joker himself looking at the side and looking good. This is one I got at Walmart here in Mexico, and I was like, now or never, There you have an image of Bane, and the rest of the figures of the wave or the characters are Batman, Harvey Dent, and the Scarecrow. And collect them all. There you have a QR code for something, legal stuff, the Joker, the Dark Knight Trilogy, and Window, and whatever. And there, where was it? The Dark Knight Trilogy logo here at the top. Yeah, let's just take this guy out of the packaging and see how good he actually is. And there you have Heath Ledger's Joker from the Dark Knight Trilogy, looking great. It's a really good looking figure, in my opinion at least. It does resemble this actor, but it's also a bit stylized. I mean, it's not like totally, it's not like taken from screen straight, sculpture. But I mean, it does look like him, but at the same time, you can mix it in some other scenarios, in my opinion. Whatever, looking great with his jacket here, all the purples, the green for the vest, his tie, that gold chain he has. The only thing lacking is, of course, in my opinion, he should have come with a knife and or a pencil and also a machine gun. The weapons he uses in the movie, but well, they gave us a stack of dollars here, and it's also a nice accessory to have that you can use in every other with every other figure you have. You have some money to use there. He also comes with this head for the Bane figure. It's nicely sculpted, just the eyes are a bit I don't know, could be better. It's not bad or terrible, it's just a bit bland. I mean, the eyes look could have been printed better, in my opinion. And this head it has a little bit of a dry brush, which is good. It's a big hollow piece of plastic, and good. You have a couple of fists. They are okay. I mean, they're just fists for your Bane figure in case you decide to put it all together. Now I feel compelled to. He's pointing this, giving a speech hands and gripping hands. It's not for this one. It's also for a trigger finger hand, And the figure comes, of course, with a little. Let me stand this guy somehow. He comes with this stack of bills or dollars or whatever money you want them to be. It's nicely cast in green plastic. I don't know if it's the navy plastic or what. Navy, olive plastic with some yellowish green, wash or a dry brush. I mean, it does have texture due to different paints, which is nice. It also has a little bit of a black plastic there for this peg, and you can, as you can see there, it has a peg, so you can peg it on your DC Multiverse McFarlane stand that always comes with the figures. Simple and useful, in my opinion. I mean, I do use them and they do what they should, and it's always good to have a stand. So you can mix it with the stand and just have them there, or have the Joker stand, as I did a couple of minutes ago when we were starting the review. Now, this guy, you can see, I mean, I'll have to bring the lamp back. You can see the quality of the paint for the eyes. I think is really good. And also for that scar and smile on his face, I think it's a nice one. You can see the paint. His makeup is like in the movie, you know, like it's not clean, it's just like rubbed on top of his skin. You can see the gray for the tie. I think that is not painted, that's a different piece of plastic. No, it is painted on top of the kind of the other tone, the bluish gray for the shirt. The green for the vest, I think, we'll discover that. I think it's the color of the plastic, or it's just all painted on top of, no, it's part of the lila, I don't know. It's a bunch of pieces of plastic put together, maybe, and they look good. And you have the pants, the trousers do have those stripes, those are sculpted, and the shoes are in brown, and you even have the ties, and of course it has the toe hinge. Good looking figure in my opinion. The hair, there you can see it does have a little wash, and yeah, it does look like puke as it did in the movie. You know, I mean, it's fine. It's kind of the way it did look. Before I forget, you also get this Why So Serious card, and that's a nice one to get because that was so iconic back in 2007 when the movie came out. I did love this movie. Is always been one of my favorite movies since it came out. I think I went and watched it like 7 times. There you can see, you can read it if you want, pause it now. Now, articulation wise, this guy, due to the hair, you cannot really lift the head that much to look upwards, just a little bit. You can look down that far all the way, but that's great. You have a lot of nuance, which is very useful for the Joker, and this one specific, I really remember parts of the movie. I mean, this guy was a great actor, you know, at least this role, he nailed it, in my opinion. The arms are, of course, in those McFarlane ball joints that can go all the way around. He can do slightly over the T-pose, kind of, and he has a bit of a butterfly situation because it's a wall peg. You can turn the bicep, you have pinned double jointed elbows that can bend all the way, very nice. I mean, almost all the way, but it's really good. Yeah, and it doesn't look that, well, these look weird, but it's okay. The hands are on those McFarlane like vertical swivels. You know, you can turn the thing. I won't do it now because it's a bit stiff. I would have to hit the whole thing, you know. So it has, now is vertically swiveled. If I turn, it will be horizontally swiveled. He has the fist hand here, and this other one is the trigger finger hand for the guns he doesn't come with, which is a shame, but it's the Warner Brothers thing, you know. He can bend backwards that far with the diaphragm, maybe a bit more, but we'll check that in a moment. He can bend backwards that far, which is good. This thing is a soft overlay, and between his upper torso and here is just emptiness. So that's where he's squishy and bendable, and you know, he has also tilt to the sides and all of that. He can turn around all the way without problem. You have the gold chain there. He can do the full splits and even more, maybe. That's cool. He can kick 90 degrees, but the diaper gets a bit in the way, but you can mix it with the kickback and he can properly kick whatever you want. He doesn't have a thigh cut, but the way the legs are in McFarlane, you know, they have a little bit of play there. So you do have a thigh cut, which is hidden actually, and it's good. The legs can bend backwards that far, double jointed and pinned, and the feet can go backwards that far and forward just a little bit because the pants get in the way. Actually, he has no leaning forward. Yeah, just a little bit. You just have to fiddle a bit with the shapes there. And he also has a little bit of ankle rocker, actually. Yeah, it will do. And you have the toe hinge, of course, which is nicely applied, I think. Well, it could be better, could be nicer looking, but it does the thing. And for size comparisons, there you have your McFarlane Toys Dark Knight Trilogy Joker next to the Jazzwares Master Chief from Halo 1 and Pighead from Masterverse, and next to the Masterverse Sorceress and Robota. I think this Joker figure from the Dark Knight Trilogy is a great one to have if you like these films, of course. If not, it's an easy pass, but I did love this figure and he was my favorite character of the figure. I mean, he kind of was the movie, and I mean, the other characters as well, but he was like the highlight, at least in my opinion. I think I'm not alone in that one. And this is a great representation of this character in 7-inch scale. Please leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, take care, and I will see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao, ciao.